Class 5, how are you all doing? Here I am with your geography. So, today we are going to start geography, the last chapter, chapter 7, Grasslands of Mediterranean region. So, this chapter we are going to do today. So, I'll request all of you to open your geography book, page number 66. Okay? Yes. Grasslands of Mediterranean regions. We have learnt in this term that about continents, oceans, deserts, yes, and about forests. So here we are going to learn about the grassland. So grasslands are large areas of grass with scattered trees. They can be divided into two types: tropical grasslands or savannas and temperate grasslands. They are often given local names like veldets in South Africa, pampas in Argentina, downs in Australia, steppes in Eurasia, and prairies in North America. So, how many types of grasslands are there? We have learned two types of deserts are there, three types of forest are there, and now there are two types of grasslands. One is tropical and one is temperate. So, what are basically grasslands? Grasslands are an area of land which have grass in it and few trees scattering here and there. So, the tropical grasslands are called savannas and there are temperate grasslands. Now, in different continents, there are different names of the grassland. In Africa, there is a different name. In America, in Australia, in Eurasia, all these places have different names. So, you have to remember the names properly. Now, we are going to read about the tropical grasslands. Location, where it is located. Tropical grasslands, also known as savannas, are found between 20° north and south of the equator. They cover large parts of Africa, Australia, South America, and Asia. So these are the continents that the tropical grasslands cover: Africa, Australia, South America, and Asia. And it lies between 20° north and 20° south of the equator, means the mid belt of the earth. So I'll tell you to remember all these thoroughly, the names of the grassland in different continents, where tropical grasslands are present, the name of the continents. Now, what type of climate does it have? The grasslands experience a high temperature throughout the year, we know, because it is covering the mid belt near the equator, so it will have a high temperature. They have a dry season and a rainy season as well. The rainfall ranges from 50 to 125 centimeter per year. Uh, During October, violent thunderstorms are followed by a dry season, while in March, these storms signal the beginning of the rainy season. So, they are having a dry season and a rainy season. It has rainfall from 50 to 125 centimeter, and it is having during the October they are having thunderstorm, and from the March it gives the signal of the rainfall. So it is having a high temperature as it lies nearer the equator. It is having a rainy season also, and it is having a dry season also. Now, natural vegetation. What type of plants or grasses or trees grows here? Before that, we are going to, you see there is a no more portion. The largest area of savanna is in Africa. The main grasslands of the savanna or the tropical grasslands lies in Africa. Savanna is a grassland with scattered individual trees. Grasses in the savannas are perennial, that is, they grow throughout the year. So, perennial is a new word, like you have learned the new word evergreen, deciduous in the forest part, and in the tropical rainforest part, you have learned the four division of the trees. Like here, also, you are learning a new word perennial. So, you can underline or mark it. Perennial means the trees or the plants or the grasses which grows throughout the year. The whole year, 365 days that plants grow. That is called perennial. So here is a grassland where it is scattered here and there, and they are perennial that grow throughout the year. In some regions, hardy grasses grow up to a height of 4 meters. The grasses hold the soil together with their roots. We all know that plants hold the soil together with the roots. So if we cut the trees or plants, then it is prone to soil erosion because there are no roots to hold the soil tight. So here also the grasses are hard, which grow up to 4 meter, and they hold the soil together with the help of their roots. Trees and shrubs are also found across this region. Trees like acacia and baobabs are common in the region. Lemongrass is common in western Uganda. This place, Uganda, is situated in Africa. So these are the name of the trees: acacia, baobab, and lemongrass. Seasonal fires have a great impact. So there are seasonal fires. What are seasonal fires? Yes, suddenly due to heavy wind, the grasses, what did it say? Yes, the grasses merge with one another, and due to that a fire occurs. And if a fire occurs, then obviously a lot of grasses are there, so one after the other the fire goes on and expands. So these are called the seasonal fires. Vegetation of this region: fires break out around January during dry season. The grasses and shrubs survive these fires. So mainly the fires happens during January and February of the month, and the small grasses and the shrubs survive. Okay. So in the next video we'll continue with the wildlife. Till here you go through, there are many information, go through them and read it thoroughly. Thank you, class.